Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. Today we are going to get the kitchen area ready for fall. I'm excited. I'm a little late this season, but I am excited to do a little bit of fall because just around the corner there will be Christmas, and I have got to get going with Christmas as well. I will empty out and remove everything from the counters. I've already started that I've chalk painted white, and I sealed it with a wax, the Annie Sloan wax, but it turned it a little beige, so I'm not sure about this one. I think the wax may be a little too old because I've had it for some time. Let's get started with decorating for fall. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button. It does help the channel, or subscribe. I am so excited to share with you guys all of the things that I'm doing, some tips and some tricks that you can incorporate inside your design. You can see it's like wobbling. There's a level of imperfection. Normally what I do is I put a nail underneath to level it. But because it's on the island and multiple people will be using the space, people will be sliding things, I don't want to put a nail underneath. So I'm going to try to figure out what to do to get this erected. Don't you just love this fabric? It's just gorgeous. It's scrap fabric from the pillow collection that is coming. But it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I know it's expensive fabric, but at the time when I needed to find something to protect the island, this was all that I could come up with. Every time now that I decorate or I'm painting, I'll have something beautiful to put underneath it. So that's all good. It's a win-win for me at that point. Thinking about using felt underneath it. If I can get it open. Placing felt underneath your objects, your candle holders, anything. I usually place felt under every single piece of accessories that are utilized in an install. I really don't care. We put felt underneath all the furniture that we install, all of the accessories, vases, candle holders, candy dish. Felt is a lifesaver. That way I don't have complaints or issues that we have scratches or damages on the merchandise. Okay, this is absolutely perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but that part doesn't matter that it's not perfect. It's all about the ambiance, and I am protecting the countertop. So I'll try to figure out how I want to utilize this space, but I know that I do need a filler down below, and this I purchased a while ago. I'll link the video. It's for another, I used this for another video when I had it outdoors. Ooh, now I literally just cleaned up the counter space just to get this on there again. Go figure. And I'm just placing it in like so, and it's merely to act as a filler so that what I place inside of it doesn't fall to the bottom. It's just like a burlap type nap. These are pumpkins that I've had for a long time, so I didn't go out and just purchase these. But I think I'm gonna place them in here like so. This is so cute. Absolutely love the way it lights up. There is a small little sinking hole right here. Anything that I place underneath here is going to sink down below. So what I'm going to do is get a little bit of construction paper. The silver is throwing it off for me, so I do this right here. Oh, I like that. I need to find another white pumpkin. I know that I want to place some of these just around. Color that I actually need is, I need something white here. So again, I'm using what I already have, so I don't know. But I do have this one, which is crystal. It's better. Oh, that's so pretty. I know that's gonna look really good at night to just turn that on. That is so gorgeous. And I won't use this one. Typically, I leave the pumpkins, or most of the pumpkins, for outdoors. And I don't bring a lot of them indoors at all. But this is so gorgeous. I'm gonna save these for whatever we're gonna do later on. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous just by itself. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's so simple for, if I wanted to just stop here and just have this on the island, I think that would be festive enough. But you guys know me, and I tend to go a little bit more. Okay, you guys remember this from the outdoor vases that I used to house plants. It's just gorgeous. It's the video for adding outdoor dining, and I'll put a picture inside of it, but I had yellow floral and then earthy branches inside of it. It was simply gorgeous. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep this, but let's stay posted. I know for sure I'm gonna use this, but I don't know if I'm gonna just sit the branches like that and maybe put something on top of it. I'm not sure about the base, essentially is what I'm saying. Let's clean it up. I don't know how they get so dirty. I literally clean everything up before I put it away. See what I told you guys about that felt? Now this was outside and I still put felt on the bottom of it. It just saves everything. I actually have 2 of these, and I'll be honest, I was thinking about placing the branches that I'm going to place inside of here on both ends of it, and I said, girl, you're being extra. At the same time, I still might do it depending on what I want to look at every single day. And we talked about this. It's all about the journey to create your own utopia. whatever that is, and no one can decide for you what it is that you like. Now it's nice and clean. Just to give you perspective, I think this island is 8 feet by 4.5 foot, so I still have quite a bit of working area if I choose to host a girls' night out. I still have all of that on the side for serving and this, and that's what I like to do, is create something that still looks good, but it's functional. The reason why I'm thinking about not keeping this is because it is a lot of chrome, and I think I can get away with something a little bit smaller and adding gold. Yes, I could paint this out gold, but I don't want to. I really like the chrome. For now, I don't feel comfortable painting it out. And then what happens when I want the chrome again? So I'm gonna leave it. Let's get those branches. All right, don't call me crazy, or you can call me crazy, it's cool, because I know what I am. These branches, I was on a walk and I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, they are just gorgeous. I don't even know what type of tree this is. I'll be totally honest with you. I just love the color of the branch. I think it is gorgeous. I'll leave a video, or actually I'm gonna show you guys now really quickly how I just went out and took a little knife and cut branches off of this tree, and it belongs to the city, so it wasn't someone's property, but even if it was, I would have asked prior to cutting. But it is just gorgeous. They are lovely. So I said, oh my gosh, that would look good. Talk about the autumn color with the changing of the seasons. Now, we're in California. I'm in Southern California. So there's not very many seasonings for us, or seasons for us, not seasoning. We have tons of seasoning in our food. Seasons for us, it's either summer or it's a light winter where it's raining a little bit. This color of a branch is just timeless. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna cut some of this off, but I'm gonna use them in other areas. And for the tree lovers, I left the tree very much intact. It just reminds me of red apples, and the leaf is, it's red, but it has like a brown, then it still has some of the green coming through. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. That's it. Right there. Oh, wow. It is so gorgeous. I know I'm going on and on. I'm gonna give you guys an overall view so that you can see this as well. But just to come into the kitchen, and I enter the kitchen this way, to see this is such a breath of fresh air. And then I'm gonna take the extra ones, girl, this is fall. This is everything fall for me. It is so gorgeous. This is my first time actually getting live branches, so I don't even know how to take care of them. I'm gonna have to Google it, because I want it to last at least for 6 or 7 weeks. So I'll probably put a little water in it. Maybe that will help, guys. If you know how to extend the life of a natural branch tree, it's already, the leaves are already falling. This is so gorgeous. Leave me a comment, let me know, so that we can all be on the same page and sharing and helping one another. Now I will finish off this area here, this corner, with just a little candle. This is a marble bowl that I purchased, I don't know, last year. I just chipped it. I just chipped it. a marble bowl that I purchased last year. I'll put that back inside in case I want to repair it. Bringing in a little of the fall color. That is just so dreamy. There is a gorgeous smell of pumpkin or anything food. It just works so well for the space. I wish you guys were actually here to see how lovely and scrumptious and gorgeous this looks. It makes me so happy and joyous to walk in here and see this. I just love the floral. I just love the leaf and the color that it's bringing into the space. And I can still walk around it and not hit my head. I need to raise this a little bit. It's just gorgeous. Then we've got the autumn colors that I placed. I just cut some branches, a little limb off of the branch, and I'm just placing it inside there just to add a little bit more color. Same thing, bringing that over. So now my color is flowing through for the entire island. This brown, cranberry, green. I'm picking up on the green with the pumpkins, green pumpkins. Gold is still our color theme and our accent color in this kitchen, even though the vase over here is chrome. It works because I've still got the chrome going through, or the silver, which has a Calcutta. The countertop has a Calcutta gold and it has the silver running through. The outer countertops are the old granite, but we talked about that. I didn't replace all of the granite in the kitchen because I want to completely redo my kitchen. So I thought, just to suffice, to satisfy me for a little bit, I'm just going to replace the island. And I have completed several projects where I've only replaced the island for budget concerns or whatever else the reason would be. And it works. This is the main focal point of what you see in the kitchen. So just replacing part of your countertops just to update and revitalize, it saves you thousands of dollars. Absolutely love this, and I will give you guys a spin around just for the island. Second part of this video will be the outer countertops and what I'm gonna do with that. Get some popcorn or a great cup of tea because this is exciting and I am loving it. And for all you design lovers, enjoy and come along the journey with me. We will start with the corner on the right side of the stove. I removed all of the things that were there before. It just seemed a little too cluttered. So now I'm just placing simple things, a couple of tin cans, treats, and some fall flowers. The can base is too large for the flowers, so I'm going to stuff it with paper at the bottom and then replace the flower. I'm going to sit this on like so. If you guys remember this is from outdoors. I did a video decorating the table for outdoor dining and I utilized. So I'm gonna bring it in here and it's pretty sizable. I would like to have some type of elevation and I wanna create contrast between the countertops and this just to bring a little bit more interest in this area. And it's also a dark corner. Even though I have under cabinet lighting, the corner still appears dark, and that's because of the countertop colors. But I'm gonna use this just to create some height and contrast between the countertops and the cabinet. Next, I will be placing my handy dandy toaster. I know I don't have a smeg, but we've got a fiberware and this is our handy dandy toaster and it does work. So I'm switching the toaster from the opposite side. This I'm gonna place next to it, and inside of there I will place like different types of jam, jelly, spread, cinnamon butter, different things like that. so that you can just grab and go. Then I will place napkins on this side, and these are just, to be honest with you guys, these are just napkins that I had from another client installed, but they feel so good, and they're thick. I'll leave a link because they're from Amazon. So I will leave a link, and then you guys can purchase some if you choose to, but they feel amazing. Very, 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 very rich, darling. So I love the fact that I'm switching things around this year. Absolutely love that. And I'm starting off with this gorgeous stand. Did put the felt underneath so that everything moves easily when people are cleaning and moving things around. I don't know. I love that. So I think I'm gonna place that there. The oils. These are so cute. Love that. Alrighty, this is the opposite side to the countertop. It is the left side of this long, I don't know, it's probably 13 or 14 feet countertop on the sink side. I would like to see some type of symmetry going on. So I painted this out white with the chalk paint, and I actually love it. Again, the contrast between the countertop and this, it's absolutely gorgeous. I thought about this vase here that I've had for some time, and it is just gorgeous to me. And so I'm either gonna leave it by itself, or I'm gonna place floral inside of it. So I wanna see what that looks like by placing some floral inside. I will be placing my gorgeous ginger jar here because I am greedy and I like to pull it and just get snacks out of there. So we've got our granola bars. And this time I'm gonna place some veggie puffs. Just a couple. These things are so good. And they're only like 70 calories a bag, which isn't bad. If you're counting calories, that's probably really good. A few more harvest pieces. These things I've had for years, hence the condition of them, why they look the way that they do, but oh well. It still puts me in the mood and it gives me a little bit of harvest. And I pretty much use these. I can leave these out even at Christmas time because of the gold. That's too cute, darling. It's just cuteness running all over the place. Just tons of cuteness.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, we got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things.
Nobody wants to pay $600 for a vase. Nobody wants to pay $1,500 for a vase. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will do that. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. Fall is here and nothing makes me happier than to put my home together for this season. This is my favorite time of the year, fall and Christmas, and I cannot wait to share with you guys the wonderful things that I have curated for my home this year. And there was a couple of treats, some other things that I've purchased, but I want you guys to get an opportunity to take a look at and maybe purchase yourself before things sell out. So let's get started. First up, let's talk about this terracotta vase that I purchased. This I purchased before, and it's a McGee & Co. vase. But this year I purchased this one to go with this. We talked about this vase before, and I told you guys it was one of those vases that you definitely wanted to take a look at and get. The color is dead on perfect. And you can see this color is different, but these two are going to work really well together. Go ahead and grab a cup of tea, get your coffee. Let's get started because this video is going to be so informative and I think you guys are really gonna like. Let's talk about, oh my gosh. Let me share with you, look at this. Oh, these are so gorgeous. These stems, and this is the longer of the two. I have two different sizes. Look at what, oh my gosh, look at this color. Look at this color in my family room. It's so gorgeous. And this is all on trend. You're seeing this all over social media. These leaves are perfect. There's such a gorgeous brown color, but it has that burgundy vine and it looks so real. I sourced these and found these for a great price. I will be utilizing them all over the house this fall. I cannot wait to show you guys how I set up these items. Next up we're going to talk about are the pillows. As you can see behind me, I changed out the pillows from the terracotta and the green to more of a brown, warming up the space. And that is all the rage this year. For 2026, we're going to see a lot of browns. We're going to see a lot of muted tones, a lot of mochas. We're going back into that era. I want to say it was 2000. I think it was 2000, 2001. So we're back there again for all of the browns and the warm tones. You've seen the changes that I've made to my house in the kitchen. I've made changes to the primary bathroom and my primary bedroom, and I hadn't touched these things for some time, so I'm excited to share those videos with you. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so that you can get notification when those videos come up. All right, so let's talk about, okay. Ugh. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my, I can just eat her. This pillow is so amazing. I love the texture. I love the pattern, the print, and it's not too much. It's still contemporary. It's still transitional. But what I've done is I've paired it with these pillows. And this is not a Sherpa fabric, but it's more like a cotton fabric made to look Sherpa. And I will leave the links for everything. These pillows, the brown pillows, were such a great find and a great buy and purchase for the cost. The quality of this, it's really nice for what I've paid for it. I love this. I absolutely love those pillows together and putting the brown. I have more brown here. Now this throw, I've shared this throw with you guys before and it's sold out. It is so soft, and the texture of it, I will see if it's available, or I will link something else that is suitable or comparable to what this is. But there's nothing like having a gorgeous throw that is also warm and cozy to snuggle up for those warm winter nights. All right, don't die. This thing is so large and it's just gorgeous. It is something that I have been looking for some time, and it is the Magnolia Home, the Hearth Collection. It's gorgeous. It's glazed. It has the cream on the outside, but you can see little peaks of the terracotta coming through. It is one of those keeper vases, and the price, I think it was like 40 bucks. This large vase was 40 bucks. You can't beat that. Most of these vases of this size are $100 upwards. I can't wait. I cannot wait to store. I cannot wait to style this up. This is one of those vases that I can place on an island. I can place it in an entry hall. And once it's gone, it's going to be gone. You guys know how those things are. Once they sell out, they sell out. I had a hard time even finding this one. I literally traveled 25 miles just to get this vase. There's a second size, which is smaller. I've been trying to get that size and have been unsuccessful. I thought I located one, and then my order was canceled because I believe they didn't have it to begin with. This pleated ceramic vase from Hearth and Home is so modern. It's gorgeous. You can style it up with fresh flowers. You know, I don't do fresh. I'm going to utilize my silk stems, but it is so versatile, and it's something that I will have for a very long time because it's just beautiful. The quality of the way that this vase was made, it's simply gorgeous. All right, I want to get some of these larger pieces out of the way, but OMG, this one I've had for some time, and I sourced this out. I was so mad at myself because I found a vendor and then I didn't want to pull the trigger. It was on sale, but I was like, do I really want it? Girl, have you lost your mind? Look at the two of these together. I have purchased these for my primary bathroom that update, the revitalization, the refresh of that primary bathroom. So you guys aren't going to see these today, but I wanted to show them to you because they sell out. And this one I've literally had for about 6 years, and they're just now starting to come back in stock. So that's why I'm sharing this. This is what is available, the larger one, not the smaller one. I just wanted to show you guys what they look like if I style them together. I am in love. This is a great find, and I almost wanted to pull the trigger to get a third one. Can you imagine styling this up on a table in your entryway and you had 3, and gorgeous floral arrangements are coming from all 3? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will do that. Let's just wait and see. But these are fluted, they're ceramic, and I think this one's 32 inches tall and this one's probably about 26 or 27. But they're gorgeous. So I did want to share those with you guys. Okay. OMG, just look at all this fabulosity going on in this space. All right, I shared this with you guys on another haul, but they sold out and they're back in stock. I have a second vendor that is selling them, and I will link those in the description. Look at this. Look at this. This is it is so gorgeous. And there's a video coming up for the kitchen, my fall decorating for the kitchen. And I literally am going to give you guys, I think, 3 takes on different ways that you can style your island and your kitchen for fall. And this is one of them. This is just simply gorgeous. That's contrast, the dark against the light. And these, you get 2. They come in a set for the price of 1. You can't beat that. It is so gorgeous. I am I'm excited for putting this house together this holiday season. Beautiful. Is this not the perfect color? Oh my gosh. This is a perfect fall color. Perfect. And these are not a floral. These are Amazon finds. And I am just excited to share them with you. Look at all of this. Look how this ties in. Is my home, I'm gonna be screaming fall. My home is going to be screaming fall. Then I picked up this pillow. I'll show you guys. And I just picked this up from like the local Home Goods, but it is such the perfect color for fall. Look, oh. Screaming fall this year. And this was a Home Goods find. You guys know how Home Goods are. You got to go to your local Home Goods and see if you can find it. I still have the pillow insert that comes with it. It does have a zipper. I always check to make sure I can find pillows with a zipper because normally I will change out my inserts. But look at this. Oh my gosh. I mean, these are such great finds. I'm uber excited, and I can't wait to style everything together. But you guys are gonna see how I put this room together today with all of these great finds. I think that's it. Was there anything else? All right, this is a treat. Look how well packaged this came in. Now, this was packaged this well, and it also was inside of another box. But, all right, I bought this a while ago for a client, and it went out of stock, right? I think I posted it. The price for this is so amazing, and it's a beautiful piece. Let's open it. Hopefully it's not in another box. I don't think so. So I purchased it for a client, but look at this. Look how well this is packaged. OMG, this is gorgeous. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look how large this is. She's heavy, 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 heavy. But, okay, let's move all of the bubble wrap. I was just impressed. Oh, woo, she's gorgeous. I'm gonna show you guys also how I styled it for a client, and it is stunning. It is a complete showstopper. The texture and the color of this vase, and it's large. I wanna say maybe 27, 28 inches in height and probably 15 inches in diameter. I'm switching mine, and I'm gonna place it over on this side on the pedestal. So I'll be moving the shell that we had all, which was so gorgeous. We had it all season long, all spring, and I love it. It is going away for a little bit, and I'll bring it back out, or it may not go away, I'm not sure. Child, I am in love with this. I want to bring you guys pieces that are forever pieces, keepers. The designer pieces that I will place in a client's house all day long. And my clients are in love with these pieces. And they're a fraction of the cost. That's the thing. We're in 2025. Nobody wants to pay $600 for a vase. Nobody wants to pay $1,500 for a vase. So it's my job to source out and curate some of these things that give you the designer look for a fraction of the cost. Take a look at how I styled this beauty. So now I'm gonna put this here, and I will put together some rocks because I want it to be stable in case somebody bumps it. Okay, you guys know that I keep rocks. I was looking for my other rocks instead of, yeah, I don't want to use those. There's so many different ways this can be done. I Velcroed this portion of it just to give myself a base so that I don't use as many floral. And now I'm just going to fill in the bottom a little bit more. Probably should have taped it up, but that's okay. This is another way to do it as well. So I will bend these. Isn't she the cutest? She is the cutest with the ceramic base below. It plugs in. You guys know I have a little fetish for these little bitty lamps, and I sit them in so many different places, but this one is so cute. I don't know where I'm going to style it this year, but I think I'm going to place it in the kitchen because I brought in some of the browns. And look at the top. Look at the top. Oh my gosh. I could not pass this up when I saw it. So cute. I think I will style this up in the kitchen. So look for this one in the kitchen video. Then there's a couple of other things that I picked up on that trip, and that is, oh, wow. OMG. Look at these colors. These are my colors. Oh, okay. Besides the colors, this smells so good. I've purchased a number of these and they last a long time, and I burn mine almost every day. And I want to say this has okay, this one's new, but the other ones, they'll last about maybe 2 to 3 months. And I burn mine a few hours every day. I put it in the entry hall, and I just want it to spread out through the remainder of the house, and she's gorgeous. I love this detailing. Anything that has a pattern or is fluted, I'm going to get. For this cocktail table, I'm going to start off with this gorgeous rattan square tray that is simply gorgeous. It has handles. I think I've used this before. I'm not really sure because I've had it for some time. If I can link it, I will try to link it. I will put that, I believe I want to put it on a diagonal just to juxtaposition from this. That seems really boring. So I want to put it on a diagonal of the, oh yes, of the rectangular cocktail table. Then I will bring back the McGee and Co. Look at all these colors. Look at these colors and how they're playing off of one another. Oh, yes. Love that. Gorge, gorge, gorge. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, I love that. So nothing's matchy-matchy, but everything coordinates with one or the other item. The wheat color basket with the rattan and the lighter mocha color. And then my favorite chocolate color to go with these gorgeous chocolate pillows. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. Okay, which vases? Let's see. I think I'm going to use the shorter stems. Remember, I told you guys that I purchased the longer ones and the shorter ones, and I think I'm going to use the shorter ones over here. I might have to stuff the vase to get it. Nope, I don't think I did. Let's see what that looks like. Outside of the twig that's on here, this is stunning, just stunning. It is screaming fall decor. And I do want to place some candles. I will place some more books. I love the book that's here. That's a great contrast. We're gonna put a book here. I'm gonna go get some more books. Right, I am intentional about the books that I'm placing on the table, and so certain colors, right? Certain colors for the backdrop, and then certain books that I love to look at, like this book. Oh my God. It is just some stunning architectural details in a lot of these books, and I can just sit and relax and look at some. So I may open this one and, oh God, just leave it open. And I don't necessarily need to place it on a stand. That's gorgeous. But I am being very intentional about how I'm setting the table. Oh, and this is just, it's just divine. All right, so I want to add some candles to the table. And this might be a great, I think I might want that color here, or I'm gonna use the gold. I haven't decided yet. All right, now I will place a candle holder here, and the rattan on the candle holder, I will source these and link these below. This coordinates with this. This coordinates with the square tray and the trim that's on the travertine table. I could not have gotten a better table for this space. Then I'm gonna add this because it breaks up a lot of the brown that's going on, and it's again just creating contrast to this space and the table. And then I will place some of these natural wheat balls. Oh gosh, okay. All right, that's a moment in here. And these came out of, I love that. And look, it's just all natural things. That looks really good. Just picking up on all of these areas. This table looks so good. I'm going to give you guys an overview of what the table looks like. And I do want to add one more candle. And I want to place it on a riser. This, guys, remember these. I buy these, and these are just $10, $15, $20. And they're great little risers that you can use to elevate. All right, some of my candles are scented like that one, and I don't burn them at the same time. Loving this. I think I want to add one more thing to this tray. Let's see, I got an idea. All right, for the cocktail table, this is it. Coming down from the flow of this beautiful floral fall into the deep wine black. Ooh, that looks so good. With the brown pillows. This area is done. I'll focus on the alcove, and then I just have some pillows that I'm adding, and we'll see how far we get today. Turning my attention over to this area, I've already cleaned out and removed the items that I want to remove. I love this lamp, so I'm going to work with her a little bit longer, probably through the fall, and switch it out for Christmas. But this is this gorgeous console table that I simply sourced and absolutely love. So what I want to bring in here is something a little bit simplistic. I just want to keep it so simplistic and let all of the fall colors come out and have the flow in the room. I love this because this terracotta is on this side, now it's on the other side of the room, and it is just breathtaking to walk in this space and see all of the warm fall colors and the flow. So let's get started with this.
This is the before. I hated all of the gray. It just made this opening entry a little depressing. The one gray wall at the door made everything else seem really dark. The hallway was dark, so I wanted to freshen that up and paint. I tackled the paint myself because I was too impatient to wait on the painter to arrive. It's not as professional as I would like, but it is what it is. You're looking at this server and I'm just removing everything. I'm gonna clean it up. I've had this for some time, but the color getting on my nerves. You can see how dirty it is. And I'm going to paint this out. It's a substantially large piece. It's 98 inches in length. So I'm taking the mirrors off. I'm going to use this gorgeous chalk paint. Everything that I'm using, I will leave a link in the description box. I can't say enough about chalk paint. It is the easiest paint finish for revamping or revitalizing furniture. I've used it on a fireplace. For this size piece of furniture, I'm going to use maybe half the can. Next, I'm lifting up the server, which is heavy. I didn't empty it out, so that I'm able to put a protector of paper on the floor. These furniture lifters are the bomb. They're the best thing that I found between those and little felts to move the furniture, but this saves a lot. I don't need two people in order to move things, lift things. I even have one for the bed so that I'm able to pull a rug from underneath the bed without assistance. So right now I've cleaned off everything. I am utilizing the chalk paint. I've chosen the color black because everything else is going to be white, and I think that black level of contrast is what's needed. So I am switching up the brush for this little fine detailed area, and this is a round paintbrush. It's made exclusively for chalk painting. I will leave a link again for this brush, and it just makes it so much faster. You can see that there's not a whole lot that you need to do. A kindergartner could chalk paint furniture and make it look good. This is the next day. I let the chalk paint dry overnight, and I am using and wiping off a wax compound. You can either use wax or you can spray some type of vinyl spray. I didn't want to spray it because I was too lazy to cover everything up, the walls. There's so much overspray when you use an enamel type spray for finishing. So I am wiping off the wax. It's called a wax finisher. And next I decided to lay the rug out. Now this rug came from the family room because remember it's fall and I want to use things that I already have instead of going out buying new pieces for each season. The furniture lifters is what I will use in order to execute this by myself. Now it's time to start decorating. I switched out the lamp. This lamp is about 33 inches tall and I love the gold. It's a glass gold with the white shade. I think it's gorgeous. Now let's talk about this pot. I purchased this from Pottery Barn because online it looked gorgeous and I thought it would be perfect for my entry hall. And I chose some stems that I thought would represent fall. I'm going to let you guys watch and you give me your thoughts on it, because as this video plays through, you will definitely see what I thought about the finished product. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. So I decided to use these white vases and create my own floral arrangement, but I like that contrast with the white. I think they match the core style of what I have in the entry, which is pretty much transitional. And so I'm going to place a faux book. This is a faux book that I had painted out years ago, white. Remember those faux books that were brown and black? Well, I actually painted mine out white because it matches my decor so that I can still use them. So I'm just playing around with positioning and figuring out what I would like to use. Decided to go with this pampas grass. Guys, when you see the finished product of how this floral pampas grass arrangement turned out, it is absolutely gorgeous. I just love this detail. I think these are like acorns, and then I used another dry floral at the bottom. The way that it turned out, it looks so organic, but the texture is gorgeous. This small wreath I picked up at Target. And I'm just going to place it here and use it for a candle holder. This is another Target candle. It smells so good. It adds a little bit of a fall color. And then I'm just going to add another candle, some peppermints, and it's sitting on top of a marble tray that I chose from like Home Goods, I think is where I picked that up from. On the opposite side, I removed what was there previously. The bench is not new. It was in the family room. These two small prints I'm placing over the bench. Then I will add some pillows. So right now I'm deciding on the pillow combination that I would like to utilize with color. Here's another trick. I usually, even though I purchase these pillows in the store, I will replace the insets. What comes in the store is it's a foam type, and they make the pillows really hard and just not soft and pliable. So I replace them with a down insert, and you can purchase those inexpensively at a IKEA. It's the best location that I found. I added the drapery over the landing, and this made the most dramatic difference. I cannot talk enough about the soft, gorgeous camel color drapery. Look at the before. The before of this landing was hideous with the dark gray. Adding the drapery gave the most dramatic look. This is absolutely gorgeous and stunning from the first floor level. Enjoy the remaining of the video and leave a comment. Let me know what was your favorite.
I got high hopes. Do you want the same? Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? Cause I got high hopes. Cause I got high hopes. Do you want the same? Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game? Cause I got high hopes. I got high hopes. Do you want the same? Cause baby, all I got is high hopes. Do you feel the same? Do you want me, babe? Or is it just a game?
Start this table off with just white chargers. And I don't even have the same pattern on each charger. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more. I don't think it really matters. I think that's how I'm going to set up this year. If not, I will move it around, but I love the white against the warm wood. And then I purchased the blue, this blue plate, drop dead gorgeous. Hope you guys can see that. Oh, that color blue is just right on. And I know that blue is not a traditional fall color, but when you guys see it with the cranberry, it's just gorgeous. So I'll place the blue plates on top. I'm already loving it. I guess for me, I'm all about contrast and contrast that works. The blue works with the warm fall color wood, the walnut, and it's just organic. It is a chalk paint finish, not perfect, but it just gives me the right amount of warmth. This is a new addition this year, and it is the green cake plate or the saucer. It has the aqua, it has the yellow. All of these are fall colors as far as I'm concerned. I absolutely love this. These were purchased from Williams Sonoma, but I believe they have the same pattern at Pottery Barn. I usually start with, or like to have a gold or some type of gold glass, and the wine glass, this is just perfect to start with. These plates are covered with a gold rim, and the wine glass has a gold rim. So the two of those together, the swirl pattern in the florals and the swirl pattern in the glass, just gorgeous. This year I'm adding the champagne flutes because they just look really good together. Now, these are a new addition. I can't wait to have my girlfriends over. Yes, we will have taco night with these plates. Now, I will add the forks. Here's another tip. These actual napkins were like $60 for 4, uber expensive, but they do match the plate. So I wanted to get them. However, that is just divine. However, I didn't want to buy 2 sets. I decided to purchase those. And then I went to a inexpensive Home Goods and I purchased this rust set of napkins to match what I already had. So this is absolutely divine. And you can see that the rust napkins, this terracotta color, it's like perfect for with the flower. It's perfect for fall. So what I'm going to do is I will use the Williams Sonoma. That looks so good. The plate is upright. It's just gorgeous. But on my inexpensive ones, and so I'm gonna rotate the color. I think that's perfect. That is gorgeous. And then it also adds color and variety to the tablescape. And I'm just placing the napkin on top of the blue with a 3-fold. I like mine to be sort of narrow so that I can still see the blue peek through, and then I'll place this just on top. And then I'm hanging a little bit of the napkin so that you can see from the bottom of the plate. This tablescape as it is, it looks simply gorgeous. If you're wondering if I actually use this tablescape, I will literally use this tablescape while eating. And I may remove the saucer because that may not be needed, but we will definitely eat on the blue plates. It's just a little slice of something to treat yourself to. We always talk about treating ourselves, taking care of ourselves. Well, this is how I take care of myself. These little things like this, it offers just a little bit of joy and peace. We can't forget the knives, setting the table. Now, do I always eat on gold silverware? No. That is something that I don't typically do, but when I'm entertaining, I like to have it available. Okay, I like to have something in the center of the table, and I'm going to show you guys 2 ways. And it really depends on what I have going on, but I always like to have something in the center. And I did make this floral arrangement for this tablescape. Even though these are not our traditional fall colors, they do resemble the holiday colors. But this year I'm doing a little twist. I'm going to mix some of the blue with cranberry. That looks really good. Right now it might look crazy to you guys, but it looks good to me. You will see when it all comes together. So pretty much I'm going to decide what I want the height of this, again, we're using a regular old bowl that I picked up at Home Goods. It's just, you could use this as a serving bowl. I've already placed the foam inside of it, but now I'm gonna decide the height. So we're gonna hot glue that in. I talked with you guys about hot gluing items together. I love that lilac color there. And so all I'm doing is I'm taking it and I'm measuring pretty much the distance between the foam and the top of the floral, and that will determine where I get the floral to land. And I'm thinking about placing it on top here. You can always place a hole before you hot glue it, and that gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. And then you can choose to hot glue the stem. And so I'm just going to play with these colors and give a base for what I want. So now I got a large blue over there. Let's go to the other side and create some blue on the other side. Pretty much that triangle effect, even in floral, is what you're looking for. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a whole lot of blue, but I think I can make it work. Now, you see how both of those two blues are the same pretty much? And it gives an illusion that it's a big blue flower. I'm okay with that. I'll hold off on the blue and I'll start, oh, that looks really good. I will start planting. We're gonna be talking about planting like I'm really planting. I do not have a green thumb. Probably place cranberry on both sides of this blue, the lilac color, but the three of those together look really good. So I'm going to drop these faux magnolia leaves in here, and you can twist them, they're on wire, play with it a little bit, but I kind of want it to stay really organic. Every day I will leave it every day I will leave it low, turn it to make sure it works all the way around and it doesn't hit any of the glasses.
You dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever. much I love you. I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi, where we talk about all things interior design and decor, giving you tips and some tricks to give you the confidence that you need to try new things in your decor. Today we are fall decorating. I've already cleared off the island, and this is the main portion that I want to concentrate on. And so today we're all about the countertop. And I want to start with what I would like to do is give you guys 2 new looks for the countertop, and then go through some of the other looks that I've created for your countertop, anything fall decor, things that I think that you would get value out of, and some of the tips that you can use for your own space. So tray, and I've had this for some time. I've done many videos out of this, and I'm just going to take all things that I already have for the most part and create a nice fall islandscape that is no fuss and easy for you guys to take some of the tips and incorporate in your design. So let's get started. This is just a wicker basket. You could hang it on the wall, and oftentimes mine is hanging on the wall when I'm not using it for a decor. And I will start with this first look. I need a riser because the basket is already 6 inches tall, so I would like to have a riser for this. And then I'll start with this gorgeous vase. I'm doing some dark elements this year for fall, and I think I can carry it. The kitchen is white, it's light, it's bright, so I can do as much dark elements that I desire. So we'll start with that. I also want to place this here. That looks really good. Those 2 vases, dark. It's got kind of like a blue undertone, but what I love about is the bronze, and the bronze inside, it's painted really well. I do like that aspect. I'll use one more riser, and this is white. It matches the countertop, but it's a real marble. And now I'll bring in some floral. They're so popular for the season, and it just has all of the season colors. This is so easy. This will be the easiest arrangement that I do because I'm only gonna just drop them in. That's super, super easy. And I really like that. If I wanted to keep these out even through Christmas, this would be great because it just has all of the colors, but I just absolutely love that. I want to do something a little bit different, and I would like to try some of these dried baby's breath and see how that works inside without breaking the branches. Taking a branch that's unique and just gorgeous in itself and adding it to something unexpected like this, it just elevates it just elevates your decor. Just a little adjustment and tip like this are things that you can do to elevate your decor. It just took it from basic to, oh, that's really cute, that's unique, that's different. Simply love that. Let's remove this. Fall is such a gorgeous time of the year, and oftentimes I just want to keep fall up and not even deal with Christmas because it's just lovely, just transforming basic things. It's so gorgeous. I thought it had a beautiful smell to it, but it does not. All right, let's move along. Purchase this hearth, I think it's Magnolia Hearth and Home candle, and I would love to burn that. Then I just want to place these gorgeous towels, hand towels right there. I don't know, I think I want this one on top, and just peekaboo. There we go. That's so pretty. And that is look number 1. This next look, I think I will execute with this Lazy Susan. starting from scratch again. I love the wood grain. It's white. It's what we call a bleach wood. And I usually have a Lazy Susan on the island in one spot or another. And I will start with another brown tone vase. And she's gorgeous. She's got a glaze, mocha, grays, and black. Then I will mix it up, and I think I'm gonna bring her back in. I'm not sure yet. So I'm literally, and I love these. Oh, that is so cute. This mocha caramel color, really, really adorable. Let's get that on a little riser. Let's see what the silver does to it. Not bad. Not bad, because the silver here is bringing up some of the gray that's inside of the vase, so that is not bad at all. I'll take this away. And let's bring back just the one. I want to do something a little bit different, and that is to bring in this yellow for the season. But I think it's a stunning color with all of the brown. We're just going to pop in a few. And it has the brown stem, so it's like it's fall. But not quite winter yet, right? That's gorgeous. Now I will bring in a couple of candles. That's a beautiful contrast. And I love this brown candle. And it smells really good. So to have 3 candles here, that's a bonus. And this is the second look. I think I'll do one more, only because I want to try something a little bit different. Maybe I'll do one more. But this is the second look here. And let's light the candles. So these two have no scent. This one smells so good. It's almost like baking and cooking year round. That is just gorgeous. We're going to infuse some of the fall color, the traditional fall colors, with these dried baby's breath. Such a simple trick that anyone can do. Next iteration, I will bring in this board that I made, I don't know, a few years ago. So it's one board that I added these 2 base pedestals just to raise it. And then I painted it out white. Another DIY that I was rushed to do as usual with no time. I want to bring this back because it's just gorgeous. And I want to add a few of these. And this is something that we can leave out year round at Christmas, for Christmas. And this stem is so large. Yes, this is another stem that I get through the trade. And I was going to use it. I may use it still for garland to hang from a ceiling. I think that is just gorgeous. But for today, I want to put it in the vase to see how I like it. And I already love it. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right, so we're only going to use a small amount. This is similar, but it's a lot smaller and the branch isn't as thick. And then I want to mix it up with a third type of a branch, which is really a lot more Christmassy. And that is just darling, putting that together. And I always like to mix a little something, so I will mix this one. Sorry about that audio. Instead of putting this in a bunch, I am going to cut them. I think it'll look much better if I individually place them strategically. Yeah, see, that looks much better. And then I could bend that, and we can put that in the far back. And that, she looks so good. Hello. She looks so good. Let's straighten this up though. We don't want her to look like she's having too many drinks, right? And I love bringing this together like so. That combination and contrast, it's just gorgeous. I also want to bring one of these in, but I think I'm going to place it on this side, or I don't want to do the gold. Guess what's going to look better, guys? This is going to look better. That looks much better. Uh-oh. There we go. That looks really good. That black. Add in some more color for the fall. I love that. And then we will use these again just for texture. That's nice. And drop it down with, that looks really good. Let's do one more. Let's bring this to the front. Ooh, she's good. I almost want to put some candy inside of there. I probably would. I'm so hungry. Now that is one gorgeous piece. Let's light the candles. Do not sleep on these lights. Off. Look at the difference when it's off versus when it's on. Look how much it adds. It's off. It's on. It's off. just so much of a difference. All right, I've given you guys 3. This is so weird because I thought that this was a table runner because I want to create a white table runner going through, but it is not, but I do like that. So we're going to work with the black, and I will bring this back in. The reason why I wanted a white runner is because it creates that contrast even more, and it breaks up and it gives you a definite, but right now I can't break it up because I'm not going to take the time and go look in storage for the white table runner. I'm going to work with what I have already out, and this is going to be it. So I do like the black against all of the white. Then we have the black accent wall, but I do like to see some floral, so I'm going to add floral to this. These are just so gorgeous. I'm just going to sit it in there like so. Let's see how tall. Normally, I do add the tape. Why I'm not doing that today, I don't know, but I'm not gonna add it. I'm gonna see how well I can make these stand up, and then I'll add some paper in the bottom of it. But first I wanna get quite a few inside. To help keep your florals in place. This is gorgeous. Stand that back up. A little bit more paper. And now we can just continue to fill up. Put that that way. I guess one of the questions would be, where do I store all this floral? It's pretty simple. I put mostly everything, just like the Christmas video, into containers, and it's so easy. You can pick these containers up from like Home Depot. It is super, super easy. They're stackable. I love how that's coming together. A few more in the back. Bend it over just a little bit. Back so they look a little bit more natural. Put this one in the opposite way, so from behind, it looks really good. I think that's perfect. Now that I've placed that in, I want to separate this a little bit more just to add more balance. I don't think I need this last one. I will add one more just to give it a little bit more texture and contrast. That's just, now that's scrumptious. That's gorgeous. And so I'm adding this silver candle holder because I'm just creating that contrast, but it works in the space because of all of the other metal elements, i.e., even though it's gold up top and I've got the gold hardware on the cabinets, I still have the chrome, the refrigerator, the stove from behind. And so mixing these elements, that is just divine. And I'll place a little candle on top. That's Very, very nice. I didn't use a smaller candle, and I'll show you guys the difference. I didn't use a smaller candle because look at the difference when you place a smaller candle on top of such of a large base and bottom. It looks awkward and as though it's an afterthought. I'm using something larger so that it's just as beefy as what's going on with this candle size. I'm matching elements in terms of height from the left to the right side, your left, my right, and what we have going on with the floral. This looks beautiful. There's tons of space remaining on the island, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Very, very simplistic. I always like a candle. I'll probably add one more, and this truly just completes that whole vignette. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've added, in terms of the series where we talk about how to style your island or your cocktail table, I've created the 3 things that we talk about. I've created height, texture, and style in almost everything that I'm using on this space. But as long as you have those 3 elements in place for decorating your island or your countertop, you will be fine.
If you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe. You will be notified each time there is a new upload. Until next time, make every day a great day.